Nestled in the Rocky Mountains, Folsom Field in Boulder. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Missouri Tigers and the Colorado Buffaloes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Nestled into the gorgeous mountains in Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field is a spectacular viewing venue for college football. The new coach has it rocking and rolling. Folsom Field continues to build on their tradition of the Buffaloes football team. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. Fielded in the end zone. It's Perry. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Still on his feet at the 25. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. You go with the first snap of the game, and you make a big play like that, your confidence just soars.
And I don't know if the defense was sleepwalking here, Reese, but it's almost as if they didn't know the game had actually started. They were just kind of lethargic in the back end. I don't think they were anticipating this offense taking a shot on the first play.
Finds his man. It's Moore.
And as a quarterback, you know when you're throwing a corner route, the football is going to travel a long distance, so you've got to have great timing. You've got to get the ball out of your hands before the receivers come out of his break. You've also got to put a lot of air under the pass so the wide receiver can locate it. You can tell this quarterback has thrown a ton of these routes in practice.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
To the air again, Lewis. Caught in the backfield. It's Young. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
He caught it! And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. After getting pushed back on the holding call, here comes second and long. Throwing, Lewis. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? It's Lewis again. Looking to the big tight end. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Good, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
Might be changing the route. Lewis to throw for it on 4th. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Simmons shoots it to the left. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
This is the matchup everyone was excited to see in this football game, and it doesn't take long to get to it. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best one quarterback taking a shot, and early on, it's the corner who wins, knocking it away for the incompletion. That won't be the last time these two guys go toe-to-toe, but this is where your eyes need to be all game long.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Wide open downfield. Turning it on. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Here's Simmons to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, give to Hardy. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast and low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the 3rd down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
Here's Hardy. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, past the 10. Touchdown, Bucks! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
How about the middle linebacker making a great play? Drops in his zone, eyes on the quarterback. He sees the quarterback throw the football, breaks on it perfectly, steps in front, and takes it all the way to the house.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Throwing Simmons. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all. But no surprise. When you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They've got a first down here to open the period. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. It's Harris. Breaks into the open. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Well, after that opening pick 6, really good focus here to get in position to tie it up. On the option. Now the pitch. Touchdown, Tigers! Great job by the back on the option.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he makes the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Oh, they're after him. On the move and looking. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Here come the Missouri Tigers. The offense ready to go to work. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got a stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Simmons. He's going for it all. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play. The wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
From the gun on 3rd down, Simmons makes a catch. Runs through a man. He might have space. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Perry. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He wants to go deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Third down from the gun, Lewis. It's complete on the right side. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's Lewis to throw. He wants to take the top off. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They're dealing with a second and long. Might be calling a hot route. Lewis to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Atkins. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
The short hands, it's Moore. He's at the 10, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Colorado!
And he finds the end zone again. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Motion from the wideout. Here's Simmons to throw. He lets it fly. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hardy. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Back to the ground with the running back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Man, that's one of those when you walk back to the huddle and you're just kicking yourself and you're going to go to the quarterback and like, bro, I got you next time. My bad. But those tight ends work the middle of the field so magically and convert those big third downs for you, but just a big drop on third down.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. The run inside. It's Young. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make, and I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
On the gun on third down, Lewis. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Making side adjustments here. Fourth down, Lewis. He's going to run it. He got enough. Slides and moves the sticks on fourth and short. Colorado will go ahead and use its second timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Booster.
Lewis unloads to the wideout. It's caught. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. The Buffaloes moving quickly to the line. Lewis wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw. Floats it out in space. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's lead things off with the Utah State Aggies taking on the number 18 team, the Washington Huskies. And it's Utah State in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Here's Hardy to begin the drive. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Lined up in the gun. Here's Simmons. Spits it out to the back. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and it'll be enough for the first down.
You see it so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space.
There he goes. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches, and this running
unleashes one deep. Just threw that one way too far.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Throwing Simmons. Right on target this time. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. And the Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. They take the lead here in the second half. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Great timing here between the quarterback and receiver. You're down close to the end zone. Ball's going to come out quickly. Receivers got to win quickly, and they were on the same page on that TD.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield.
Here we go. Ready. Blue 22. Ready, go.
Throwing. Lewis. With the catch, it's Atkins. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Now from the 36-yard line, it's first and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Under fire. Got his man. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And the Buffaloes want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Got the back over the middle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch their momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Quarterback making adjustments.
Booster.
Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's first and 15. Wide receiver going in motion. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. Mental errors like that just kill drives. We'll see if they can overcome it. On first down, here comes this offense.
Shift. Return. Q. Right. Go.
To the air again, Lewis. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked down for the tackle.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And the Buffaloes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
Western. Sweep. Right. Western. Sweep. Slug. Go.
Here's Lewis to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Offense changing the play.
Bubba. Hot. Slug. Chip. Go!
Lewis to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Makes the catch. Plenty of room. Feet down in the end zone.
Big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. He breaks a tackle, and they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Makes the grab. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Simmons. Incomplete. That one batted away at the line of scrimmage.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. I'll admit, I wondered if they've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. To the air, it's Simmons. He's got an open man. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
Under fire. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. So the big turnover, the interception, setting up this offense in a tie game with a chance to drive for the go-ahead score. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Sends it back in motion. Lewis. Complete to Williams over the middle. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wants to throw it again. Caught in the backfield, it's Young. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Lewis wants to pass. Finds us back in the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Throwing, Lewis. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Young.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Throws for the tight end. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's Lewis to throw. Here comes the heat. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Oh, dude. Everybody on the sidelines is saying, you can't turn the football over there. You got to take care of it. You got to understand, a field goal puts me in the lead late in the game. Big, huge, dumb mistake.
Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Here's Simmons to throw. Lets it go. Complete in the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
They go play action with Simmons. Swings it out to the flat. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
Bringing the heat. Avoids the pressure and gets away. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Late in the game, a lot about situational awareness, has to understand it. First of all, he does a great job of scrambling, but then the understanding part we're talking about clicks in. Does a great job getting the first down and getting out of bounds.
Here's a give to Hardy. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Buffaloes calling their first time out. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Throwing Simmons. Blasted as he lets it go. Touchdown, Tigers. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He might want another play. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Lewis. Pressure coming. He's open on the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Good execution by this offense. Now we need to rush, but not be in a hurry. Still got some time left. Got to move the football a long way down the field, though.
Here's a throw downfield late. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. The 40. He was hoping for that interception return for the...